There's a very interesting mod now from the good old Lang Langbart. He's very uh, um, everybody knows Nrock, and so therefore we expect that's probably then also a very good mod here. And there are some features there who I know maybe and we know from Nrock and Magic Jim. He's used it and used this also. So why not use it now and test it? I think it's probably one of the most lovely mod that I want to use maybe more often than. Let's see that. As you probably know that many mods are into the mod folder. You need to find in your operating system where the mods are. And I have downloaded this, and what you could do is I need to unzip that. You could rename it if you want. Uh, First, I want to copy that in another folder, so we don't need two folders at the moment. I could, for example, rename it. Maybe that's helpful for unzip it. If you could do it without, that's also okay, no problem. Extract it, and I also uh, use a separate folder. And then we see now we see then boom, it's on top here. So looks like okay, that looks quite good. Now we have here that folder. And maybe it's working now without doing anything more. So simple check that. Of course, I need to restart probably this. If I go to the mod selection, then it's not visible here. Maybe I could refresh that. No. Now I have reloaded the game and now I want to enable that. Therefore go for the enable button and now you could restart it. Save and restart. And here we have a early welcome. That's Shift F for view unit. That's beautiful. And hide overlay. That's maybe beautiful. Quick game. That's sometimes maybe beautiful. Beautifully. I don't need to know that all the time. So now I probably have a uh, good chance to show some replays. I want to show. I need only probably I could only saw compatible replays. I have okay. That only works probably. I don't know if it's working with this one. That is not recorded with this mod, but start replay. Ah, so you need recording that with this mod, so probably boonGUI is not compatible with other recordings. That's not a problem. You need to remember that. Filter compatible replays. Maybe there is one. I'm not quite sure. Start replay. It seems like a compatible. Okay, that's a compatible replay. And that's beautiful. Look at this. Now we have this very large map. Uh, this flare unit is seems not working, but that's probably the other problem. I need to disable another mod. That's I have this no this another thing enabled. You need to check that that's not this no island. I need to disable that. That could be a problem. And save and restart, and then I think it will be easier. Compatible replays. Oh, no, I don't see any. replace. Okay. Oh, that's not good. So, but I could. Oh, that's not a problem. I could do make our own game, a very short one, with a little bit more faster, little bit faster too, and start it, and little bit errors. That's okay. Now we could play into that mod. That's beautiful, beautiful. And is this you could more easily. Okay, that's there's some errors by calling component script function. Maybe a little problem somewhere. Yeah, prepare simulation components not working. Okay, what else I could do? That looks very beautiful for me. Maybe go to the settings. Sorry. Okay. Mod selection. Maybe I need disable. Oh, okay, this word I disable. That's beautiful, but I not need it. And this I want disable only for testing. Maybe that could be. And later I want to check if I need to disable autosave. I'm not quite sure. Save conversion and restart, and then try it again. Single player matches start. No, I don't see errors at the moment. Oh, no, I now have no errors. Look at this. Ah, that's beautiful now. It's just sometimes you need to disable some mods. Maybe I not know. It works quite good with autosave. And now I have this beautiful, uh, beautiful, easier to see for maybe all the rusty players like me. And this is also working, this flare. You see it here, that's very beautiful. And this is a beautiful find idle workers. Now you see here 5 idle workers in very good numbers. So in this case you use your shortcut. For example, I use Alt this one and have then see all idle workers. And now they're working, and if they're working, you see they are not idle anymore. What's that? Diplomatic caller. I use that often if I have a large replace, and that's very beautiful, and the fonts are very good to read. So I love that. I recommend using this mod for many replays. At the moment, the problem for me is I'm very sad about that. I could not show you the replays I already recorded or get somewhere, because of course they recorded with the other mod, and this map is very beautiful. Everything is so, and here's the kill dash ratio and very good statistic. Here you see Kushidas is their population. That's really beautiful. I love that very, very much. So I think that's a really new mod who probably very much players want use very soon. You will see 2 idles, and maybe there's a configuration, I'm not quite sure. Okay, very, very beautiful. not needed any configuration for that. Um, what could I say? Yes, I love it very much. Test. Okay, we were recording at the moment. Yes, some hints. Hey, I get this. I think that's the pause button. If you pause, then you could read the shortcut, writing. So you see that CIF is civilization, RT is researched techniques. Here you see that research techniques. I'm not quite sure. Population, of course, population count of pop limit. You see here we have only the chance to build 5 more into that, and 10 is this blue one is I don't know what I'm doing at the moment. That's very beautiful and very good explanations, full circle when cartography. It's very, very, very beautiful. I have not too much experience with that, a little bit from NROG, and so you probably love that very much. Actually, now I see that there are more replays now available, and that confused me very much because I tried before and I was not sure that it was possible. I want to, for example, this one. I not saw that replay. What's it looks with this? Um, ah, beautiful, beautiful. Now we see very good. Borg is now playing in the red one, and I maybe do that like so. And maybe
Yes,
this
see?
works with the Shift F. I won't try that. Okay, yes, that's you see that. I pressed Shift F, and now I'm able to follow that player. So there was a
Yes, see?
letter to go into the player view, looking like at the player. That's working. Here we see playing Lawrence versus Borg, the best player on the game. I think very good players. Um, so I not know that Borg is using of playing goals. Maybe he also often plays Ptolemies. Surprisingly, he is not enabled fruit getter rate, and so let's set that to screenshot cut and this to another screenshot cut. So we have now 2 screenshots and cuts, and you see here Lawrence is playing also goals. Those players using goals, and
Yes,
he's
see?
skating around with Javelin. Javelins are
Yes, see?
faster than, for example, pike means.
Yes, see?
You could see that they have the speed of 11, and for example, a woman is about speed of 9 only. Jump back to work, and it's still not enabled, the basket thing, but probably, oh, that's also not enabled. He is, he has not many infantry. So we see here both player has no infantry produced maybe, and Lawrence has more cavalry. He has a 5 cavalry now, and yeah, so there's a difference with cavalry. Worker starting for fields and not enable this feature for basket. He probably don't want it. And work only produce women, if I see it correctly here. Or female worker, or how you want to say that. What I'm missing sometimes, okay, we have see the first attack here. No kills at the moment. And this micro, you see the work is moving the women from right to left. Um, that's some kind of micro, and there are so many horses now running to attacking Berg. And now kills. Lawrence has now one kill, and probably more. Take a few now for Berg. Berg too. That helps you a little bit more. These women are not secure. Now they're moving to those sides, this direction. That's woman micro. Forward, backwards. Woman's dancing a little bit around and into that house. Two of them, and yes, that was 6 kills for Lawrence. That's a quite good start, but also 5 kills, so probably some horses are now dead. Yes, and another one. I think that's so we have 6 to 6. So the investment of these horses, yes. So I'm surprised. So Borg did it, of course, very good again. This horse attacks was disturbing and stopped work not from working. Lawrence gets very good early kills here, so we could say, and but maybe attack too long time, or maybe you know that maybe this shortcut that's ill could select ill people's like here, for example here.
Yes, see?
This one here you now have I selected with my shortcut
Yes, see?
the ill horses,
Yes, see?
and you could send them into the CC for healing.
Yes,
You
see?
see, that's one ill person. For me, I use one single shortcut. That's I use the letter near my healer letter key,
Yes, see?
and now we see the view of Lawrence,
Yes, see?
check fluence, and
Yes, see? Yes, see?
now we see one
Yes,
ill,
see?
one ill.
Yes, see? Yes, see? Yes, see? Yes, see? Yes, see?
No,
Yes, see? Yes, see? Yes, see? Yes, see?
that's just
Yes, see?
really the best
Yes, see?
attack thing from Lawrence, but they now
Yes,
should
see?
go out.
Yes, see?
Oh, and they
Yes,
are
see?
on the attack now.
Yes, see?
Three, we see
Yes, see?
3 of them are in the ill group.
Yes,
3 horses in the ill group, and they need to go backward. And that's what he's doing. That's very
Yes,
good
see?
move.
Yes,
They
see?
should, but this one was not moving backwards. I don't know what the reason is. Now we have
Yes,
here
see?
also another 2
Yes,
ills.
see?
If you use the
Yes, see?
shortcut, and you see that's only one now. And the thing is, I
Yes,
have
see?
many problems to navigate the
Yes, see?
horses if I have aggressive. If I have enabled aggressive, and it's for me sometimes more easier to move them back if I have enabled defense. Um, but if you have enabled defense, the horses are not attacking by itself. You do every navigation by yourself, so you need to select probably what you want to attack. But maybe that could be helpful, because I think with so many horses, the skill days ratio is not much more than one, so that I think that could be a chance for Lawrence to do it next time better if he is enabled to get back his ill horses more earlier. You could configure that into your options. That game setup general somewhere you could do that. It's in maybe game sessions. Wounded. I have used 30. You have probably lower. If you have it very high, then you could get them back more earlier, so that you don't. You need to decide by yourself what is more important for you. How early you need to get your wounded units, and you need the shortcuts. You could go here into the option of autosave, and then you see not here. You could go into the hotkeys, and you see here wounded, and you have I have only this key. I use this key, only a single key, so fast as possible to select wounded. And there's another attack now from Lawrence. No wounded horses are into this crew. They're skating around a little bit. Not quite sure if Borg is aware about that. Yes, Borg is seeing that because he's firing from the sentry tower. Oh, very good attacks now, but
Yes,
the
see?
horse is very
Yes, see?
is nearly
Yes, see?
dead. This horse is nearly dead, and now it's dead. So he killed about one and was killed also. So that's really difficult to run with horses.
Yes, see?
Now this is also nearly dead, one of
Yes,
them.
see? Yes,
Now we
see?
have maybe let's take a look if he's enabled
Yes, see? Yes, see?
to move it back. Probably not because of this sentry tower firing onto this. Yes, you see the sentry tower was able
Yes,
to.
see?
So
Yes,
so there
see?
were so many kills. Another one he could bring back, but yes, that was so that was not. I think that was not much successful. The kill dash shelter is not moved much. It looks like the same before. So this attack was, we could say, has no effect. It was running around. It disturbs Borg not so much by producing. So I think is a good option here, if but it's very difficult to get out of with the horses away with not losing them. You need much of micro, and maybe use it with set them to defense. If they are defense, then you need do many things manually. But if you set them to aggressive, that's not so easy to set to send them back. And they're often not moving backward. then they attacking again, and there's another eel horsing on the way.
DSD?
Ah, now we have a eel horse and eel javelin here in my selection. That consists what you which percentage do you configured in your configuration menu. That's beautiful. That's here on the very top here with this mod from Lauren, from sorry, from okay, and this is now an outpost going up. So with outposts you then see more early if somebody attacking you. Maybe if you are a little bit afraid of strong players, and Borg of course is a strong player. Maybe the strongest player of the community we know. In ratings, of course. Here also rating is beautiful listed here in this mod. 2300. Both players are near 2000. In population, Lawrence is leading, and in infantry now Berg is a little bit leaning. No, in infantry they are nearly the same. All numbers are the same here. Both numbers are the same. Berg is now in phase 2 already. It took a very long time to go in phase 2. What he needs to go in phase 3. 2 more entities of class. So that's now the would be then, and all both were now updated to Stone Tower, and this is probably the first burg. I have not any burg. I could, and that should be another attack maybe from Lawrence. No. I don't see any attack from Lawrence, but you see that outpost works very well here, so he could see in this area from this outpost, and from this outpost you see into this area.
Yeah, see?
What Borg now needs is on the way for phase 3. And how far is Lawrence with that? Lawrence will getting phase 3 more earlier. A little bit earlier, but nearly the same speed. Let's see if Lawrence has the advantage with that. Using here you see beautiful Lawrence reach city phase with this yellow color. I think it's easy to read. And now city center is on the way. In numbers, Lawrence looks better. Food is Spark where he has very much food, but metal, yes, in numbers they are nearly the same, and Kildashra is also nearly the same. Lawrence has still a little bit more cavalry. 3. Lawrence is not... Okay, Lawrence changed lots of metal for food. But Lawrence could see that something is built up there. That's a fortress on the way. Here you could see the Folge upgrades. It's many upgrades here. And Borg did not any upgrade. He's no upgrade, upgrading anything. No upgrade. Interesting. But he has already some rams. Maybe he's the first using rams. But this is also... What's that? Okay, 3 rams. No, we see then both players have the same speed with rams. This fortress is maybe a little bit later than this fortress. And more stone towers here. So I think Borg has now about 4 stone towers. Yes. And the temple. This temple is maybe... Oh, it's not here in the near and the very very front line. Okay, now you see Lawrence is aware about all of that now. And Borg is moving forward with rams, and Lawrence also moving forward with rams. And Borg has lots of cavalry now. About 35 cavalry, very much cavalry here. But these rams are very dangerous. Some rams are hidden into this arsenal. Okay, that looks not good for Borg. There are so champions units, about 25 or so. How many of that? 36 champion units running into this area. But they looks a little bit weak now. Why they look so weak? Is that... I don't know. What they are attacking? Okay, they are attacking the stable. Lawrence has captured the stable. But now that looks dangerous. Too many. They're attacking these houses. I think now, okay, now they turned to defense itself. That was probably the right idea, but now in numbers that's not possible to win here. Okay, that's changed fast. And okay, Guild Ezra has changed much. You see here, Borg is now by 2.2 and Lawrence is by 0.4 now. That is difficult situation. Difficult situation. And we see at the minimap that Borg has here built a civil center, and
DST.
okay, this runs from Lawrence. Yes, that's resources. That's a hero horse. What's that? Gallic noble cavalry. This cavalry. Okay. Now, okay, that was crazy, and this mod is very beautiful to see. Let's take a look in the summary, and we see that okay, they're changing a little bit here in this summary. They see that Lawrence was leading in the total score a very long time, about 20 minutes, and in economy also Lawrence leading that very long time, and but the very end then in the end game that's changing. Kildare's ratios was also a mix. Lawrence has better. Kildare's ratio was about 1.2 or so with that cavalry sometimes. So that was a very, very close game, and I hope you enjoy this replay. And of course, I show you this this mod. It's a very beautiful mod. I want to go into the settings, options, mods. Oops, mod selection, and then here you see that boonGUI. Very beautiful. Maybe there's a website by Langbart. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Very, very much. Maybe I could leave a heart symbol for that here. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.